Alrighty, I believe we are live. Are we live? Are we live, Luke? It's a nice beard you got there, Luke. Gotta say. Alright. Just on the computer trying to get my drink back here. Hide my drink. Let's see. Yep, we are live. Okay. Just want to see the chat. Unfortunately, YouTube has stopped working. Okay, take two. Let's try it again. Hopefully, get it to work. Okay. Alright. How's it going, everybody? This stream, we are talking about The Last Jedi. And I'm going to answer some of the comments you guys left before and questions and stuff. Oh my god. Do I have to grab my phone? Alright. Take 3. It's not working. If not, I'll just use it on my computer. I don't care. I will just use it on my computer. Don't understand why it's not trying to let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay. Third time the charm? Maybe? Possibly? Okay. So we're just going to reboot the computer. I mean, the tablet. Power off. And we're just going to use the computer so that I can see what you guys are talking about. Because obviously, it's not letting me. Hopefully you shouldn't hear anything on the computer. Nope. Alright, sorry if it's lagging. Give me 1 second. Okay, mute that. Okay. I'm trying to get to the chat, guys. I'm trying to get to the chat. And see what you guys are talking about. Nope. Shut up, boss. Okay, we got Will. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, let me pop out the chat. So you pop out chat, yes, please. Thank you. Alright, we got Juan, Kathy, Will. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Glad you guys are here. But warning, if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, please leave. We will be talking about spoilers stuff. Definitely want to talk a lot about what I saw. So I also want to Kathy is enough. Alan, what's up? Alright. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna answer some of those questions that were on my video yesterday. I had asked people to yes, the movie was indeed great. I loved it. The movie was great. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people have some issues with it, but we'll definitely go over that. Quiet. Alright, so going to the comments. Gonna read them. Show me comments. Where's my comments? Hold up. It's not. Why isn't it showing me comments? No, we're gonna talk about Luke as well. Okay, so Juan says that it was a good movie. He says 10 out of 10. Necromat says he watched it twice. And he loved it. Alright, see. Zola says, hey boss, I like the movie too, but I couldn't just part with he couldn't part with Luke's death. Also, what do you think, which characters from The Last Jedi could be added in Force Arena? Okay. So I'm gonna read the comments real quick and then I'm gonna get to the chat, guys. Give me 1 second. So alright. Parting away with Luke's death. Luke, my buddy. Luke. But anyways, I don't have a problem with that. I feel that the problem with Luke was lied within himself. He wasn't, how do I say it? He still had issues himself. When Yoda basically became a hermit he kind of went a little crazy as well, as you can tell with the old movies. He wasn't the Yoda that you saw in the prequels. The old humble master. He was definitely, something was off about him, which was funny. We all loved him because of that. So I think Luke was going through like something similar, something like that. But Luke was kind of more, he had a bigger guilt with trying to kill Kylo, and I feel like he just couldn't get past it. But at the end, I feel like he knew what he had to do, and the only way to actually maybe help was to turn into a Force ghost. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of Luke's Force ghost, or even just Luke talking. We're going to see more. Why did Luke leave the map if he wanted to die? I'm sorry, I just read Hirsch say that. That's probably... It's funny because it seemed like Luke really didn't know either. So I would say R2-D2 tracked his X-Wing, and he had a map, and maybe, I don't know, something happened along the way. Something, I'm pretty sure it has to do with R2-D2 definitely losing a part of the map, and maybe that's why he shut himself down. He's like, damn, I failed Luke. I'm a terrible, terrible droid. I'm just gonna go to bed. But alright, let's go ahead and read. Zola also asked, what Last Jedi characters would we think we'll see in Force Arena? He says. He also commented saying, so what do you think? Which characters could be added? Maybe Maz or Benicio's character? I don't think they would be added. Maz would be pretty cool. Seeing her with the little rocket and flying around shooting, that was pretty cool. But Benicio's character, he says Maz and Benicio. No, I don't think Maz and Benicio will be together. Like, Benicio will be like the unique, because I don't think Maz even knows who he is. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't see that coming. I don't know. I'm not sure about anyone else that I would like to see. I mean, I would like to see a Snoke, even though we don't know we saw a little bit of what he was capable of, but we don't really know what he's truly capable of. But I would love to see him with his guards. That would be freaking bad. Or maybe just 2 guards. One of them is a unique, or maybe it's one of them and then it drops 2 uniques. I'll be pretty badass. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. See, Hirsch wrote, what do you think of the fate of Phasma, a character that has already been forgotten? Oh, and Hirsch, thank you, buddy. He also donated. You're awesome, bro. Let's read what you just said here. I can donate now. Yay! Thanks for all these months of fun, boss. Keep it up. Why do you think Red Hair Lady didn't tell Poe her plan? Alright, Hirsch, thanks for the donation. We will get back to that. We'll get back to that. Trust me, we really will. Just stick around. We will get to that. I'm actually going to answer your other question about Phasma. Right. Her fate was I'll tell you personally, I don't think she's dead. If you guys saw, she took blaster fire and it blasted away from her, so I'm pretty sure she can just walk through some fire. I know her helmet is a little open, so I would expect next time we see her, she'll probably take off her helmet and be like, see what you did to me, and like she has like a messed up like scar, like not Scarface, Two-Face, like she got that so she'll look really menacing and maybe even more badass. I hope. Please bring her back. She looks awesome. Okay, and Sam says, I want to ask you, what did you think about Snoke's death? And I enjoyed it too, but really didn't go the way I thought. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get off of the comments. Those are all the comments I actually had. Alright, so Snoke's death. I'm fine with it. I'm actually very fine with a lot of the stuff that happened in this movie. Because I feel like not everything needs to be linked. Not everything needs to be a full circle. You know, it's a lot of things. We're gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and read some of you guys' chats here. Okay. Ooh, you guys are writing a lot. All right. All right. Will says it was good and bad. Yes, Luke died a stupid death. He's not, guys. He's not dead. He is now literally one with the Force. He went with the Force. Can you guys understand that? You know, I hope. And Snoke by Kylo Ren. Yeah. Space Leia. Oh my God, Leia. Well, too far. She was freaking awesome. She was awesome. I actually really love what they did with her. And I'm glad they didn't change anything because of Carrie Fisher actually passing away. Rest in peace. But, you know, I'm glad they kept her freaking badass. See, I like the risk the director took and the direction he went in, but I feel he took a bit too many risks, and it could have been a bit better had it been executed a bit differently. Alright. The movie had great cinematography. Like, the way it was shot, a lot of the editing and all that stuff was really well done. Probably pretty top notch, I would say. It was probably one of the best captured Star Wars films, I would say. There's a lot of things were just really good about it, and I understand there's a lot of things that we're still questioning. My personal thing was kind of some of the jokes felt a little flat. Some of the jokes felt flat, but you know what? I'm pretty sure the younger generation probably laughed it up. Probably thought it was funny. I personally was like, okay, that was kind of corny. You know, okay. Alright. I hate having to say this, but he should have killed Leia. No, I don't think he should have killed... he could have, but he didn't. He kept it the way they imagined it. I'm fine with that. I read that already. Why was Yoda in the movie but not Anakin or Obi-Wan Kenobi? I felt, you know, Yoda was the Grand Master. And I think Yoda's probably the person that Luke really needed to see, who had the answers. And as you guys can tell, Yoda, even after death, is still a very powerful spirit. You know, still very powerful. Able to summon a lightning bolt to destroy that tree. See, I didn't like Luke's character a lot. Well, he didn't get killed by Kylo Ren. As you guys saw, when he came back, you know, after he did projecting himself light years over to another planet, he did fall back and he was like all exhausted, but he stood back up. Well, he sat back up and meditated into the Force. Basically, he sent himself to the Force. I really think it's perfectly fine. I feel like, you know, Luke Skywalker doesn't really need to be in the movies. It's no longer a Skywalker film. You know, these aren't Skywalker stories anymore. And I feel like, in a way, this director was kind of telling us that. Especially with the very end of the movie. The kid looking up at the stars and picking up the broom and his shadow casting what looks like a young Jedi, which is freaking awesome. Which reminds me, I also want to say, the title is so, like, misleading. It says, you know, it's called Star Wars: The Last Jedi, but it seems like maybe it's the last of the Jedi as we know it, but it's starting a new breed. I feel like we're starting a new breed. We're getting somewhere different. We're not staying with the same old stuff that we, you know, this isn't your daddy's Star Wars, as I've been hearing. This is definitely a new Star Wars for a new generation. Alright. Snoke shouldn't have died. Actually, yeah, he did. He should have gone. He shouldn't have even been there to begin with. We didn't need him. Alright. I see Snoke and Holdo. Holdo? I'm not sure. Alan, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Let's see, Oh, okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure Kylo Ren does not know that Darth Vader had turned back into the into light side. You know, turn good. Yeah, there were a lot of jokes. A lot of jokes in the movie. Electrokinesis isn't a force ability. Well, it is now. May the porg be with you. What is up, Zombieverse? I see you there. You want to be a mod? Alright, sure, but don't abuse your ability, Zombieverse. You're lucky your family. Ah. Alright, alright. Okay, so, anyways, I'm gonna start putting up pictures. Right over here, there's gonna be some pictures popping up, and it's gonna be the conversation we're gonna be talking about. So I'm just gonna pick a random one. I know you never use your mod abilities. It's okay. It's okay. You like seeing the little tool wrench thing in the corner. I mean, on the beginning of your name. I'm sure it feels nice. But anyways, first picture, random picture. I don't know what it is. It's about to pop up. Boom. Oh, why this one? I kind of wanted to talk about it later. All right. So, the battle with Finn and Phasma. That was probably the neatest 2 minutes of combat I've seen. I would say so. Alright. I miss your second $5. You had a... Dude, I agree with you, boss. Here's more money. I also think the decision of the movie were great. It developed the characters of Rey and Kylo really well. Yes. Yes. Alright. Oh my god. You didn't need to donate again. You could have just said it. You caught my attention and... Okay, you're insane. That's $12 you donated already? How am I gonna pay you back? Anyways, yes, you're right. That is one of the biggest important things about this film, is that we actually got to see some more character progression. And yeah, I will talk about it a lot more when I go through these pictures, but you guys are right. These characters definitely had a lot more growth, and especially like Poe. Poe was one of the characters that had the biggest and most important growth. You know, I feel like going on after this movie, he's going to be doing... Not only is he an incredible combat pilot, he's amazing at that. I get it. But you know what? I think now he's going to make a great leader after this. Because he's starting to understand some things. And he made some big mistakes that cost him a lot of money. Thank you, Hirsch. You're freaking awesome, dude. I appreciate that. You're going to see Star Wars again. Go do it. I don't care. I would do it too. Jar Jar Binks as a Sith Lord in the next movie. That would be some weird stuff there. That would be some weird stuff. Alright, so back to this. Thank you, Hirsch. Again, gotta give you thank you. Big thank you. But back to this battle. Alright, one of my biggest gripes. Biggest, like... nail biting moments, like not nail biting moments, like nerves. Like, I mean, I want to just rip them off. Okay, so if you guys notice, Phasma was able to take shots and, you know, shoot them, like they just bounce right off of her. And mind you, they were at a medium range, like not even they're like medium to close range. It wasn't far, and she was able to deflect them with no issues. Now, why? See, this is where it messes up with the story a little bit. Because now, why in Force Awakens was she following what Han Solo, Finn, and Chewie? I mean, despite the fact that Chewie, yeah, could probably tear her apart. But what I'm saying is, why didn't she just maybe run or try to like take one of the weapons and shoot while running. You know what I mean? Why does she just let them take over her and have her shut down the shields and then throw her into the garbage compactor? You could have just fought back. You are a hardcore First Order member. You are probably the hardest, the hardest. How am I saying this? The hardest hardcore, the toughest First Order, the most loyal First Order trooper out there. You got the best armor. How did she not get demoted after that? What you hold up? You're telling me we gave you the best, most expensive armor, and you let them treat you like a kid? You went and turned off the shields and let them blow up our base? I would have been like, no. And then you got thrown in the garbage. You should have stayed in that garbage. You know what I mean? Like, if I was Hux or even Snoke, I don't know who the hell is the leader of the actual army, but I'm just saying, seriously, how did she not get demoted after that? I believe that there's something about her that, I know she's badass, but I feel like the directors aren't really treating her. They're treating her almost like freaking Boba Fett. Awesome armor, but a shitty ass character. Phasma was the worst. Yeah. Oh my god. Let's not even forget. Okay, she had Finn and Rose down on their faces, face down, and she instead of blasting them. Oh, a blaster will be too fast of an end for you. I want it to hurt. Bring on the blade axe, the laser axes. What? Just shoot them. You would not have to deal with anything if you just shot them right there. You hate Finn. Why didn't you just grab him with your bare hands, or maybe just take your her pike stick and just stab him, kill him, just get rid of him? Why did you have toy with him? And then look what happened. What did you think of Rose? Also, can I be mod? Hirsch, how can I say no now? I mean, dude, you're $14, freaking insane. You know what? But you know what? I'm gonna make you mod, but don't forget, don't abuse that power. You know what they say? With great power, something, something, something. I don't know how it goes. But yeah, guys. Oh my God, Phasma, and yeah, I think she's alive. Her armor's able to deflect shots. So I'm pretty sure if she falls into fire, she's probably going to be a little hot, maybe a little burnt, but she can run out of there and she'll be fine. She'll be fine. See, they didn't give her armor. She made it from the remains of Palpatine's space yacht. Also, she didn't have any loyalty. She just wanted to be on the winning side. That's why she turned off the shield. Okay, so Will, is this canon? I haven't read her book. I know there's a there's a book. I have to read it sometime. But is that? Please tell me that's real. And Hirsch, I hope you don't fail me, my friend. Notice how the explosion killed 5,000. Killed 5,000 explosion. But of course, Phasma, Rose, and Finn, and 5 stormtroopers survived. Yeah. I would have to say that moment. That moment was amazing. It got so quiet in the theater. My daughter was just staring and then boom, it was awesome. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch around the picture. Let's see what else we get. You know what? I hope I don't actually click on that picture again. Which one is it? All right, I know which one it is. All right, just make sure. It's all from the Phasma book. All right. Alright, that's good. I got you, Nick. I understand. I don't know. Wait, is that Nick? No, I'm sorry. I don't know. I forgot. Was it Nick? Oh my god, I can't remember. I think you said to call you Nick, right? Hirsch, calm down! Hirsch, stop! Buddy, calm. You can just write. You don't need to donate. You don't need to donate, dude. I know you saw the donate button. You're freaking amazing for that, but just take it easy. Don't spend all your money on me. I'm just here to talk with you guys. I just want to chat. I love how they made Phasma such a badass in the comics, and hyped her up only to have her beaten by a stormtrooper she trained. That is true. That is true. You know what? Jinx for that, man. I'm actually pretty thirsty, all this talking. Alright, so, yeah, that is true, you know. They really did hype her up. They did. No. Hirsch, you're gonna tell me no? Can't stop you from donating, but still, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. You're the first person that ever donated to me, so yeah, it's gonna get a little crazy for me too. All right, so next picture. Where was I? Boom. Oh, yeah. Actually, we're not gonna talk too much about Rey right now, but I just want to talk about the Falcon and Chewie. So Chewie in this film wasn't there as much as he was in Force Awakens, but he was still there, and he was still pretty awesome. I love Chewie. I'm glad Chewie's still alive. He's awesome. I get it, he's old, but you know what? He's badass. I like him. Alright, Zombieverse, let's not talk like that. Yeah, Chewie had nothing to do, but you're right. But did he escape? Juan, what are you talking about? Did he escape? Are we talking about Chewie? Chewie did escape. I mean, Chewie's still alive. We will talk about Boba Fett in a bit, I guess, because I did read the Aftermath books and stuff like that. So, we do know we found his armor and stuff like that. But anyways, so yeah, Chewie. I love the part when he, came back in the Falcon and just kicked some major First Order ass. And I love it because it is so true. Once the Empire or the First Order sees the Millennium Falcon, they're automatically like, go after that ship, take that ship down. It's just recognized as the freaking, I don't know, bad guy wrecker, basically. Boba's escape is not canon. You're right, but Boba's armor is actually canon. It's been found without him in it, basically. In the books, the Aftermath books, some guys, I guess, find his armor. They said there's acid kind of like ruined the armor, but it's still wearable and usable. So that's something that could probably be seen in the future. I'm still on the last Aftermath book, so I haven't read it all. I read the first two. Solo, A Star Wars Story. I don't know. I hope it's good. Just saying. I hope it's good. I probably will go see it. Just saying. Alright, but yeah. Chewbacca, you're awesome. Love you, bro. Alright. I can't say, how do you say these names? I call them Red Guards. And I think Will actually said what the name of they were. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys were like, oh, you're a Star Wars fan. How can you not know their name? It happens. Well, I don't know when he wrote, but you guys know the name. You guys know the names. They're everywhere, I guess. But yeah, they were pretty badass when the combat that Rey and Kylo had with them was pretty awesome, and seeing them in action, it felt good. It felt good to see them in action. Alright, Praetorian Guards. I hope I'm saying that right. Sounds right, but yeah, the Praetorian Guards, they were really badass, and that whole scene with Kylo and Rey fighting against them was very, very sweet. Praetorian. I think I said it right. Or did I say Praetorian? Praetorian. I think I'm saying right. I hope so. Alright. Luke Skywalker. We're just gonna skip past the Praetorian Guards. They had little to no. I mean, they were there to get their ass whooped, basically, and be badass at the same time. But anyway, so yeah, Luke Skywalker. I know a lot of people have complaints about him. Oh, I just paid. Actually, altogether, I spent like $21. I think $22 in total. I bought 2 movie tickets and large. Actually, I bought the tin can. Give me one second. I forgot to put BB-8 in it, but I bought a tin can. It was not BB-8 was not part. BB-8, get up. It was a tin can, BB-8, Porg, Star Wars, Poe Dameron's helmet on it. But now BB-8 sits perfectly in it, and he just chills. Here, you can just sit there, my friend. But yeah, holy fuck. I just needed a moment of silence there for a second. Alright. Hirsch has like $24 now. He just donated $10 more. And he says, thanks for all the great content. This will be my last donation. If it stresses you out, keep going strong and never stop. Thanks for the wise words. And dude, we've been talking through like a lot of my YouTube videos and stuff like that. We talk all the time. Every time you're on my streams, we always talk. I appreciate it. I don't know who you are as a person, but as a YouTuber and someone through the internet, you are a pretty awesome guy. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Wow, you spent 20 euros? Wow, that's about, I think it's about like, I believe that's around like roughly like $12, $13 American. So yeah. You're 15 years old. Hirsch, please. I don't know where you're getting this money from, but stop throwing it at me. Stop throwing it at me. Oh God. Okay. You guys are driving me crazy. Alright, so can we talk about Luke? Luke, can we talk about this guy? I know you guys... Alright, I'm kind of sweating a little bit here because of Hirsch. Thanks, man. You're getting me worked up a little bit. Jeesh. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, Luke Skywalker, I know a lot of people have issues with him, how he was acting, how he was like... One of my biggest things is like... I'm just going to pretend this is a lightsaber. When he grabs the lightsaber, I know people have issues. I found it perfectly fine. But he grabs the lightsaber, he looks at it, and he's just like... He just chucks it, just like that. He just throws it over his head or shoulder into... I think he was hoping he would throw it into the ocean, but he kind of missed and it landed on the ledge somewhere behind him. But yeah, guys, did you guys understand that? Kind of why he did that? Do remember the last time he saw that lightsaber, there was something bad happened. Do you guys remember what happened the last time he was holding that same exact lightsaber? Let me tell you something. It had to do with his robotic hand. Yes. 23. Oh my God. 2375. All right. So my math. I was right with the. I said 13, but I needed to add like $10 more to that. Sorry, I was way off. No, the PlayStation remote is fine. It literally landed. It's fine. It's fine. See, look, it turned on. See that? Lights is on. It's good. It's good. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, he didn't want to see that lightsaber. His lightsaber was, you know, it was used to cut. I mean, it wasn't used. The last time he saw it, he got his hand cut off. It probably it belonged to his father, which is the one who chopped his hand off. And you know what? He didn't really get to have a father-son conversation or spend time with his father, Anakin Skywalker. He didn't. So, as far as you know, he was still kind of angry about his father being this evil guy, you know. So he didn't want that. This stream is labeled as heart. What? Why is it? Wait, what? Is it? You sure? Hold on. Now I gotta check it out. Is it? Okay, never mind. It's this. You know what? Sorry, that it's just not working. So we're not gonna. All right, I don't know why it's labeled as Hearthstone. That is kind of weird. Dark Sick, welcome, welcome to the stream. We're talking about Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Please tell me you've watched it, because if not, you should leave. Really, spoilers everywhere. All right. So yeah, Luke Skywalker didn't want the sword. Bam! He threw it over his head. And when they pan over, you do see. Yeah, Kathy, that is pretty crazy. I don't know why it says Hearthstone. No, he's probably not pranking me. He's probably right. One day I played Force. No wait, what was I playing? Oh yeah, I was playing Warframe, and it was actually labeled as Star Wars Force Arena the one time for me. So it happens. I believe Hirsch. I believe Hirsch. I've seen YouTube's actually been pretty weird lately, so I believe him. Anyways, speaking about Luke Skywalker here, yeah, he was weird, but I liked it. I kind of liked it. He was. How long has he? It's been like what? A long time since he's been sitting in that island. You know, he's gonna go a little crazy. And to me personally, from what I see, he said he came there to die. And the X-wing is sitting in the bottom, not the bottom, but towards the bottom of the ocean. Kind of, you can still see it from above, so I know it's not that submerged. But still, why does something tell me that maybe Luke wanted to kill himself, told R2-D2, R2-D2, you're not coming with me. This is a suicide run. I'm going to go kamikaze myself into some random uncharted place that no one has ever been to. And he took his X-wing, tried to drive it into like the side of that island to kill himself, but the Force, being as amazing as the Force is, probably kept him alive for a reason. And then he was kind of stuck there, despite the fact that sure, he could have taken out the X-wing, put it to the side, maybe fixed it up and been able to leave, but he didn't want to do that. He said, you know what, screw it, I'm here anyways, I'm just gonna live here. And there was ancient Jedi stuff that he was kind of protecting, and he didn't want anyone probably to get a hold of. So yeah, he was definitely a hermit. He became a hermit. He was living off the land, as you guys saw. He was able to catch a fish. He was drinking some very interesting milk that Boss may or may not ever drink on the stream. I know I've had bantha milk before, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have whatever that creature was. It was pretty funny though. He had the little glass, got some milk, drank it, told Ray, would you like some? I'm not sure if I understand. It's avocado the pits? I'm not sure. I will understand when I'm 15. Yes, that blue milk, that yummy blue milk. Alright. Alright, so, moving on. Oh, Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron. Ladies and gentlemen, the ace pilot of the Resistance. He was really awesome. That first scene with him flying, just doing his thing, man. I literally sat to the edge of my seat. I was like, go, 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 let's go. Oh my god, Poe was killing it. He was doing amazing. And he did an awesome job. I really liked what he did. But then you see, you know, all these people dying, and you're like, damn, these bombers are just getting destroyed. You know, they can't really maneuver that way. You know, they can't really dodge those shots. So a lot of them are getting taken down very fast. And the buzz on Snoke is that he is Mace Windu. No, I don't think so. Alright, but yeah. God, guys. Poe is the new Solo. In a way, but... In a way, yeah. You know, there are a lot of good pilots out there, but Poe Dameron, probably one of the best out of all the best. You know, I would say he's maybe even better than Han Solo. He is the next generation, you know. I feel like things get passed on, genes get passed on, especially from, I believe, the comics. It says Poe Dameron was raised around a Force-sensitive tree. So not saying that he can use the Force, but maybe it's he's able to I don't know, use his skills and let the Force guide him in a way. You know, it does not necessarily mean he can force push or use his lightsaber and kick some ass, but it just means that he's able to take what he knows, focus, and let the Force flow through him as he pilots. And he's one amazing pilot. The way they make him, they don't make him seem overpowered. They make him seem very, just very a perfectionist in flying. Basically, he's just amazing. Especially the way they portray him is just perfect. I like it. In BB-8 was pretty cool in the movie too. We got to see him get blown away, but yeah, he gets blown when the explosion happens in the hangar. He gets blown back, and you see his head roll off. I was like, he's not dead though, right? I mean, he's a magnet, so it was funny to see him just like roll up to his head and pick it back up. And I was just like, okay, that was kind of scary. I thought they were gonna kill BB-8 in front of my daughter, and I don't know if you guys know, my daughter is actually BB-8. Like, she likes BB-8. She actually can mimic some of his voices, which is pretty funny. I find it very freaking cute. But anyways, enough about BB-8. He was a droid and he was awesome. Wait, sorry, but Poe must be the son of Solo? Nah, no. No. Alright, so Poe doesn't need to be the son of any great person that's alive right now. He can just be just an amazing person. It's one of the things that this movie in particular has actually, been trying to point out. You can come from literally nothing. You can come from nothing and still be amazing. Poe Dameron, who is his parents? I mean, I think in the comics and stuff they kind of explain to that stuff, but he does not come. He doesn't have Skywalker blood. He doesn't have no smuggler's blood in him. He is literally someone who trained, who wanted to be a pilot, and to him flying an X-wing is just like taking a few steps. To him, he's really good at it. He's like a basketball player who's able to spin and dodge while dribbling the ball. In his case, he's shooting. He's able to shoot the target, get perfect shots, and be able to maneuver fast enough to not get hit. It's just Poe Dameron. He's a guy who focuses really hard on what he does, and he's amazing at it. Enough said. He doesn't need to come from nobody. Same thing with Rey. Rey doesn't need to have Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi to be who she is. She is powerful. She said it herself. She had something in there she's always felt in her entire life, but then it just came out. It just came out. And Keckers Boy, what is up, brother? He wrote twice. I didn't see that. Hey, boss, working on the new script for my review. Definitely. This is kind of my review. We're just talking spoilers talk here. I've been needing to let it out, and this way I will sleep so much better. I will sleep so good tonight after we have this stream. See, you don't need to be a part of some special bloodline to accomplish great thing. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. Necromat, sup? Actually, early on, I did talk about your comment that you left on my other video on the movie, but we're just going to continue some stuff here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so, we're going to continue. We talked about Poe. Poe was awesome. Let's see what else we got. Alright. Rose. Alright, so Rose is a new character added in this film. I don't have too much problems with her. I like that we got to see her sister actually doing something and dying pretty heroic. She did something that she could have failed at. She would have failed at it. It would have made Poe look even more of an asshole than he already was. So she kind of saved Poe in a way, despite the fact that Poe got demoted for what he did in that beginning segment. But she is the reason why Poe didn't just get straight up either killed or deranked to toilet duty. He did get deranked, but it was just for just being Poe, and being that hothead, that fly boy, you know what I mean? So yeah, in Rose, she her character's a little weird, She fanboys over Finn, which is very funny. I thought it was pretty cute in a way. It's like back then with or nowadays when you meet someone that you are inspired by, kind of. I would say she's kind of inspired by Finn. She thinks he's amazing. So when she met him in person, she was like, "It's Finn!" "Oh my God, it's him!" She was just fanboying out or girling. You know what? Let's not say that. Over Finn. Now something I kind of want to point out that a lot of people are talking about is their romance. Now, one thing. She's a precious cinnamon bun. That's actually pretty funny. Now, there's no real romance. Obviously, Finn doesn't have love emotions towards her. I kind of see it as like a brother-sister kind of thing. Because with everything they went through this movie, it really seemed like it was just a kind of like a bond, like just not a blood bond, but it felt something close to that. And I know there was a kiss at the end. Oh God, Hirsch, you are something else. Hey Jonathan, how's it going? But yeah, so that kiss, obviously Finn was surprised. He didn't see that coming. He got the kiss and he was just like, he didn't pucker up. He was just stunned when she did it. And she fainted. Now, she was in the brink of fainting. She was like, maybe just kind of in that like, I'm dazed, don't know exactly what I'm saying, but it just comes out anyways. But she did say something that was pretty beautiful. She says, the way that we'll win is to protect the things we love. Which is, well, this is Star Wars, so you siblings kissing. Yeah, you're right. Luke and Leia. Let's not really get back into that now. But yeah, it definitely don't see romance, a strong romance. If they make it a romance, it kind of be weird. I kind of hope they tie things up a bit better. But a romance, I don't see it. Not yet. I don't know. I don't see it yet. Not saying that I don't see it happening, but kind of. Like I said, I feel like it's brother sister type thing. They're awesome. They made a good companionship throughout their little adventure, which was kind of a weird turn. But we did find out a little bit about Rose, and apparently she was a child slave before she got liberated by the Resistance. I believe that's how it went. So she, when she was there and she was telling Finn about like those kids, the slave kids and the animals being tortured. She was talking about it because she has been through that. Especially when Finn was like, oh, this place is amazing, it's beautiful, and she's like, yeah, but you gotta look at it closer. And she was like, look, that right there. And he takes the look and he says, I don't know what he said, but he looked and you see what's going on, the ugly side of that place. It was pretty crazy. Alright, Hirsch, take it easy. Thank you very much. You're amazing. I'll see you next time. Alright, Kickers Boy. Though, to be fair, we have to remember Luke and Leia being siblings was retcon. Yeah, that's true. Infinite movies. Oh, man. That is true. Infinite movies. Star Wars is such a big universe. You can make movies about the swamp rats. You can make movies about swamp rats, I guess. Or the Wampas, whatever, anything. Seriously, you can make stories about everything now in Star Wars. Alright, so kind of done with Rosie. Let's go ahead and talk about probably one of the best scenes, in the most emotional scene that I've seen watching this film, which was the bridge getting blown up by the bombers. Boy, I thought, and I'm pretty sure we all kind of thought, alright, this is when she goes. You know, she did pass in real life. And man, I was like, man, my eyes got watery. I was just like, I think I had like a tear going down. I was just like, this is it, man. This is my childhood right here. And she actually passed away. So, you know, it was more of an emotional impact for me. But that moment when they zoom in, you know, they look at her, I'm wondering to myself, okay, she's in space, but she's not like completely frozen and like stiff. I was like, this is weird. What's going on here? And then you see, they kind of like zoom in and, you know, you see her face, but there's ice, but the ice isn't on her face. It's kind of floating half an inch off of her, and you see her hands twitching. And then, oh man, she has like a, I don't know, Mary Poppins type Superman moment where she just points her hands out, one hand, and she just uses the force to bring herself closer. I gotta say, that was probably an unexpected moment that I was like, fuck yeah, yes, she's freaking amazing. I was just like, they kept her alive. That made me say to myself, man, they kept her alive, and like, they didn't change the script. If she was gonna live, they kept her alive. I love it, and I feel like, man, this is so good to keep Leia alive, because in memory of Carrie Fisher, I'm just happy. Even if they recast her in the next film, I won't have no problem. I feel like as long as Princess Leia can be Leia, do it. You know, do it. It's awesome. R.I.P. Admiral Akbar. Oh man, Akbar was pretty awesome. I will say, reading the Aftermath books, Akbar seemed like pretty badass for being a old, I forgot his, calamari. There we go. Yeah, for being an older calamari. I remember reading the books and seeing that he was able to, like, you know, use a staff, and like, you know, he tried to keep training and keep himself healthy and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Remember, you survive in space without a spacesuit temporarily, as long as you get inside in time. Oh man, but no, I mean, I didn't like the animation Leia flying in space. I liked it. I was fine with it. Oh, you didn't realize Mon Calamari. Thank you. Calamari is the food, right? Mon Calamari. Yes. Thank you, Kecker's boy. But yeah, it was him. It was definitely him. It was unfortunate. I was like, damn, all the like, you know, the important people are all in one spot, and bam, those bombers hit the right. Yep. That should have been his last words. It's a trap, or I don't know, maybe something different. But no, I mean, I don't think there'll probably be another joke, but bad timing joke, you know. So I'm glad they didn't make that joke. But it would have been a little. I would have chuckled maybe a little bit. But yeah, Leia, and then Leia later on, stunning Poe. Wow. I was like, she got back up and she said, you know what, Poe? Bang. Oh man, was that just probably the funniest thing I've seen. Necromat, you heard that a human can be conscious? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, for 15 seconds. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, her returning back at the end was pretty badass. Poe is going to take her place to be general. Poe being general, I would say not just yet. I would say maybe at the end of the next film, because he's not yet ready to take the mantle. He just learned a very important lesson, but I don't think he's ready to take the mantle just yet. The Kid Reaper, don't worry. There's gonna be more streaming after this stream, so don't worry. Well, I wasn't gonna say it just yet, but your boy did it. I gave in to the dark side, and I got it. So, yeah. Thanks, Kecker's boy. Thank him, kind of. Work. I wouldn't follow Poe to the grocery store. Yeah, he's a hothead. He'll probably get into a fight with somebody. Oh, man. But, yeah. Leia. I can't wait to see what else they do. I want to see more. Yep, on PS4. I think that's what it says, right? It's the wrong way for you guys, but I'm pretty sure 4SP backwards is PS4. I'll stop. Anyways, let's continue with the pictures. Bam! Okay. So, back to kind of, don't blame me. Yeah, I went a little bit all out. And you know who else went all out? Hirsch. Hirsch donated $24. $24. The kid is crazy. But I gotta give it to him. He donated a lot of money. Alright, so, Luke Skywalker training. Yeah, with this whole training situation, I think Luke basically knows that she's capable of being awesome. Of being awesome. But yet, she kind of needs some guidance. I wouldn't even say she needs guidance. If you think about it, this girl really isn't. She's pure. What's the word I'm looking for? Pure good? Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't see, like, especially like the moments where she's literally tempted by Kylo Ren to join him. She says, no, don't do this. She already said no before he even got those words out. So, you know what, the Kid Reaper, you don't need to donate. Don't worry about it. Oh God, he's gonna look it up regardless. All right, I can't stop people nowadays, I guess. But anyway, so like I was saying. Oh man, Kathy, you're funny. Gotta say it. But yeah, where was I going? Oh yeah, so Rey, I don't see her being tempted by the dark side. There's a lot of theories out there, you know. Oh, Rey might go bad, you know. No, I don't see that with her character arc going the way it's going. She seems like she was in a quest looking for something, but in reality, she needs to just move on forward. This is kind of what this whole movie was almost based on, was just to move forward. You know, just keep going. Don't stop. Stop looking back. There's nothing back there important. You know, just keep going. You know, you just learn from your mistakes, but keep going. It's kind of like that's what I took out of the movie in a way. And I think movies need to do that nowadays. They need to give out a message, especially to the young kids out there. I feel like they need it. They really do. Boss, may I add you on PS4? Yes, you could. I mean, yes, you can. Wouldn't make much sense if her to go to the dark side. Yeah, you're right. If she joins the dark side, was Luke supposed to be like, oh, you know what? That's it. Give me my saber. We're gonna stop Rey and Kylo Ren. No, of course not. He probably would have said, if he was still in the state that he was mentally, he probably would have said, screw it, I'll stay on my island. Let the world, let the galaxy burn. I don't care. But yeah, their training was it was kind of like just teaching her like 1-2 lessons and putting her on the right path and letting her go. She already knew what she was doing. She just needed a more narrow path. Exactly, Keckers, exactly. Rey did the same thing what Luke did in The Empire Strikes Back. What was that? Are we talking about like going into the evil cave or something like that? Tempted by the dark side? If you mean that, yeah, I kind of see what you mean. I will say, I don't know if you guys know this, but Rey actually stole or took, whatever you want to call it, the Jedi books. Those Jedi books that she was looking at in the movie, she actually took them with her. She has them. Yoda didn't blow them up. Yoda knew they weren't even there. Yoda probably saw Rey take them. Yoda was just like, Luke, let go of those books. Boom, exploded the tree. It was like, just let it go. So yeah, Rey got those books, guys. Rey got those books. Let's see what's next. Let's see what's oh, Yoda. This perfect timing. Perfect timing talking about Yoda. Yoda looked a mixture of CGI and puppet, like a puppet, which was how he originally looked in the old movies. Which, oh my God, I just loved it. And especially when he blew up the tree and he's just sitting there. Yes. Oh man, it was just perfect. I was like, yes, that's the Yoda I remember and always loved. He's still a little bastard. He really is. He's amazing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to donate. I got enough donations already. She has everything she needs. That's what Yoda said. Exact. Cactus Boy. You already know it. Yes, they animated him so well. They animated him so well. I can't talk. Whew. They did it so well, and they obviously, made him try to make him look like the puppet version of him. That I actually almost thought it was a puppet, but it was like a little animation going on there, and it just worked so good. And I mean, they call him Hermit Yoda. That's. I mean, he's the ghost Yoda, but that form of him, when he was in Dagobah, it's called a Hermit Yoda. It's kind of weird, but you know what? He's still Yoda to me. I love him. I'm gonna find a way to actually get one day to get like a puppet version of him that he actually, an actual like life size one. I can put it in my book bag and walk around and just have him like say Yoda quotes. One day, not today, but one day. Alright, the Kid Reaper. It looks like there's no stopping you, so definitely enjoy your adventure of trying to find out how to donate. So, but yeah, Yoda. He was something, I'll tell you that much. And he had a little moment, and I did not expect to see Yoda. I was like, oh, it'll be cool, but when you saw him, I was just like, I looked back at my fiance, I was like, they put fucking Yoda in this movie. Let's go. I was so hyped, and it was great. It really was great. Yoda